So Argus just got big changes. Moontone says, based on your feedback, we have decided to make another round of experimental adjustment to Argus. So let's just go over all of them. First is the passive, which is the biggest change. Now he no longer has malice energy building up. It's completely gone, and now it's replaced with 30% crit chance. And now whenever his basic attack crits, he does the demonic slash, which by the way also ignores 30% armor and restores 140 health. But currently in the advanced server, his damage is bugged. His basic attack does almost the same damage as when he crits. So this is not good. He's supposed to do 200% more damage, right? Which is double damage. But he does the same damage even while he crits. This is not the case in the official server with the current Argus. So unless this gets fixed, I can't really tell if this Argus is better or not. Yes, he did lose 30 base damage, but you have to understand when I tell you that he uses his passive slash, his demonic slash, way more now. He literally spams it with literally just Windtalker. So him losing 30 base damage is not an issue. The main issue is the bug where his crit damage is not actually critting by 200%. It's critting very low, and as you can see, I still beat this Zilong. So yeah, unless they fix the passive bug, it's not possible to tell that he's bad now or he's worse. I think the 30% crit chance at the beginning is really good. We just need to see his true damage when the bug is fixed. And yeah, he no longer has the extra range from his passive and the mini dash, which I don't really mind. The mini dash was like but the attack range was actually good, so I'm sad about that. But they need to change his base move speed to 260 now, since he no longer has the dash. So they need to fix that as well next week. So moving on, his skill 1 is mentioned, but there are no changes. At first I thought they removed the stun, but as you can see, the stun is still there. So my guess is they actually wanted to remove the stun and move it to skill 2. Otherwise, skill 1 has absolutely no changes. His skill 2, however, got a big change. Now it stuns the target's hit by 0.5 seconds. That is basically a mini Petrify. So if you pair it with Petrify and your skill 1 stun and skill 2, you're stunning for such a long time. And yeah, since there's no energy, you are just not getting energy, so they just made it into a stun, which I actually like. And skill 2 damage remains the same, but because you have more crit now, you will be critting a lot more with skill 2, which will make you feel like you're doing more damage because you actually are. So lastly, his ult changes is that his big explosion actually does a lot of damage. It scales with 150% of physical attack and by lost health. So the lower you are, the more damage this will do, which encourages you to actually press the ultimate, because if you don't press it, the explosion will not happen and you will lose on damage. But the auto ultimate now is back to 4 seconds, so there's no more 3 seconds of immortality. You're just losing out on damage. And yeah, his auto ultimate does not trigger Dragon Spear passive, so if you have Dragon Spear, you have to press the ultimate. But one thing I noticed, that his auto ultimate does not have the animation. So the ultimate is actually instant, just like old Argus. So if you're chasing someone, maybe you should not actually press the ultimate, so it does not interrupt your movement. The explosion actually really helps you get your health back if you hit multiple targets, which is really good. At level 1, with Javelin and Fatal, you can have 43% crit rate thanks to the new passive. And with just Berserker and Windtalker, you can have 80% crit rate. And if you buy House Claws as your third item or Dragon Spear, you will have 100% crit chance with just 3 items. So that's good. Rest of the items you can buy maybe new things. We just have to experiment. So that was pretty much it about the new changes. I can't really tell if this is good or bad because of his passive bug, his crit chance, his crit damage not working for some reason. But the things I like is obviously the early crit and his ultimate damage. As you will see in this tight dive, his ult explosion actually helps quite a bit on taking down the Zilong. So it's looking kinda good, and you guys have to understand they're doing this because of Mecha Titan Argus. there is no way they will make him worse just before the skin. So if he's looking weaker, then it's definitely that crit damage bug. After they fixed that and they gave his 20 move speed back, I think he will be quite good, because he has so much crit damage. He will do a lot of damage. But sadly, there are two things. Trinity build is basically dead, and when I say Trinity, I mean Golden Staff. There is no way you can use Golden Staff now. It's completely troll. It's unusable. And also, since his passive only triggers by crit damage, that means his turret pushing is not good now. He can't push turrets faster. So there are definitely ups and downs. It's not a flat out like super buff. It's nothing like that. So I'm gonna make another video after trying him way more. I just played him a few times just to have a feel and show you guys some gameplay. But remember, this is advanced server ranked, so the enemies I'm facing is like very bot like. So yeah, if I miss something, make sure to leave a comment about it so that I can address it in the next video. I tried my best to cover everything that I understood. So, and this video, I know it's late. It's been, when I look at the time, it's been at least around 8 hours since this update came. I was actually editing this, but I put the tablet on charge and fell asleep. So that's why it's late. Otherwise, I was planning on uploading this way earlier. So yeah, the rest of the video is just me using the new Argus. Obviously, I'm bad at it, so the next video I will play much better. And also the ping, it's a good excuse to mention the 100 ping I have, the 100 ms ping. So yeah, leave a like if this video was helpful, and subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to know all about Argus changes, skins, and all about game modes and stuff like that.
Be ready for my fury! Immortality! Some may fear death, but that overbearing clerics, be ready for my fury! Don't ever say her name. The name. Immortality or death. Prayed it would be Mobizen. Show yourselves, you foolish beings.